and a very warm welcome from your host Verbal Kent, broadcasting to you from Kronos. Round 2 was on our schedule. Warzone 68, mes amis de Warzone 69. They kicked our asses recently. It was about 21 days ago. They kicked our asses in a random war, so we were prepared for a heavy fight. They kicked us in 113 against 104. It wasn't one of our best matches, but even though we weren't prepared, 113 stars against us. That doesn't happen a lot, as you can see. One of our Saints did it once before, and the other one, the Hunt from PWC. So we met them, and the outcome was 108 against 106. It was one of our heaviest matches until yet. But first, I have a little guest for you. I'm going to put up a replay on the background while I'll explain to you something. It was a nice one by Pickles. I have a little guest. Ravi is my son. He's about 3 years ago. He told me, Daddy, I know a computer game. It's something for you. And I thought, well, yeah, something for me. I'm way too old for computer games. I'm not going to play it anymore. And he said, well, maybe you should make an account and maybe you should play too. Well, I think some of you can relate to that. And here he is. He wanted to say something. Ravi.
Daddy, I know a joke.
Well,
I finally know what's wrong with your brain. On the right side there's nothing left, and on the left side there's nothing right.
yeah, damn. Go play outside. He really wanted to be in. He said, well, what are you doing on the attic all day? I said, well, I'll make a recap. Yeah, is it in English? Can I tell an English joke? Yeah, okay, of course you can. So he started to play the game. Later on, I created an account of my own, made another account of my own, stole his account, stole the account of his sister, and stole the account of my wife. So I'm all involved right now. While Pickles takes down this base, I'm going to speed it up a little bit for you because this is an army which is used quite often in other clans. We didn't use it, but when Pickles joined us, she started to use it, and I tried it sometimes, and it is harder than it looks, or you just have to pick the right base for it. She took the right base for it this time and took the right base for it last time in the war, and it's very, very good because when you got 3 witches left with 2 healers left, they take out 25% of the base which is still existing easily. As you can see, the Tesla is no match. There's a golem in front of there. That's always nice to have, and this base is just going down and just went down. Well, what was the breakdown this war? The breakdown was 5, 17, 13, and we had some very nice attacks I want to show you. Number 40, that was number 35. I can show you as well. Was an attack by Pink Floyd. What did he use? Dragons and a golem and a few whizzies and 10 loons. Well, he brought quite some stuff over here. I don't know whether this was a fresh attack or not. What's he doing? He's removing some building from the side. That's for funneling, and maybe they failed the first one on time. Puts a baby dragon in top of there, and now the golem comes from 9 o'clock, just above 9 o'clock. Golem comes in, lets his whizzies clean up over there, and I think a jump spell will go on the mortar then. He wants his entry over there. Since he's cleaned up that whole side, well, the whizzies, more whizzies there. More whizzies over there. Yes, the jump spell goes in where we think it should be. Oh, damn it, there's a Tesla over there. Won't the troops be distracted by it? I think the gold save. Oh, the gold save just went. Very nice. Clown Castle comes out. Skeletons. A lot of witches in the Clown Castle, but he got his kill squad in. And his kill squad's doing heavy damage while he presses King ability. And look at the baby dragon on top. The baby dragon at 2 o'clock is cleaning out that whole side. And here is dragons coming from the top. All the dragons? No, not all. He saved about 3 of them. Puts the dragons on a little Tesla trap over there. The Queen's still in play. He got 7 loons left. He puts all the dragons on the side over there. Rages all the dragons towards the middle to take down the enemy Queen. Enemy Queen got very little health. He's got a haste spell left, and those dragons do damage. And well, dragon raids tend to be quite slow, so I'm gonna speed it up a little bit for you. Who got good scores this match? Pickles, well, you saw that, got a 3-star. Mazza got a 6-pack. Pink Floyd got a 6-pack. Philip Bronx got a 6-pack. Homewrecker and Dean Keaton both got a 6-pack. So our Town Hall 9s were lit again. This is not a no dip, so we could dip this war, but we like to play the game as it's intended, and because of our experience in the NDL, we know how to do 10 versus 10. We got about 5 this war. All the bases from Warzone, we didn't know one of them. We didn't even know, well, I think one. One was shown before. There was a Old Dark Looters base we knew about. which had been on a recap. But most of the bases, Town Hall 10s, we've never seen before. They got a very creative way of building bases, so we had, well, a lot of trouble in making a good plan. Normal plans and the standard armies we had were no match for these bases. Whoa. What went on over there? Oh, that's a trap. That's the new trap. That's a new trap. Yeah, right. The Supercells sometimes do things which we don't understand. They made a new trap and they just decided to throw it in there. Well, we discovered it in the morning of the war, so you had to put in the trap in your base, but you can only do it in your farm base, or there was some way to work around it if you put it in later. We struggle with it a lot because some people just bought the trap, put it somewhere, and thought, whoa, oh, that does it, oh, it shrinks troops. Well, we're going to put it in the middle. But when you changed it, it doesn't show up in your war base. There was a way to work around it. We found that out quite late. So most of our bases didn't have one. And, well, this base, this Lord NFX, yeah, well, he placed it outside, probably because he said, whoa, what's this? What does this thing do? So we hadn't got one. Was easily triggered. Puts in a suicide on his king and queen. Well, decent value, but the 4 air devs are remaining. The queen's gone and the clan castle is gone with a poison spell and the dragon. You saw that on 4 o'clock, but here his loons come in. The loons will all travel to the north side, of course, clockwise. Ooh, against the blowers. The blowers rage to surpass the blowers. All air devs are covered, but the air dev which the loons are traveling to now on your right side, those loons won't make it. But he's got a lot of loons coming in from the top. Skeleton traps are triggered. Oh, that haste spell. Did that haste spell work at 1 o'clock? He's got a heal left. A heal will go on the Wiz Towers, of course. Or for the last Wiz Towers. Will they save them? Yes, Yoshi will save them. Yoshi. Well, doesn't sound like a cool name, does it? Yoshi, that's the little animal from Super Mario. The little, well, gay animal. Well, he's not gay in his attacks. A good one. He's got a haste spell left, and I think he could have swagged these both. Well, yeah, he kind of does. Because there's a hound in play, and that hound is completely alive now. Completely alive, and he wrecked this base. There are no Teslas in the corner, so no problems over there. He's got a lot of minions for cleanup in the last 35 seconds. I can speed this up a little bit for you. Great game, Joshi. Great game. As said, Warzone 68, they are a very good clan. We were very impressed by them, by their bases and by their attack styles. They had some killer walks, some really killer walks. I can't show you, unfortunately. We don't show our bases online, but well, maybe later on. This is a base with builder huts in the corners. They had some walks and Town Hall 10s which were incredible. We looked at them and we really enjoyed it. Now takes out the clan castle. A lot of their Town Hall 9s had a clan castle on the side, but with Witch and then with a rage on it, you might even keep your ability. Yeah, Queen keeps her ability. So, well, you did use a rage then, a rage and a poison. You still have to get the enemy queen. You could get the enemy queen with a ability, of course, but now your clan castle is already gone. You are, well, a few seconds into the fight, and that queen will do a lot of damage. Where will she walk to? She will take down the enemy queen, uses a second poison for the enemy queen, so he can save his ability for the second time. He's still got ability left in his walk, but he's got 1 rage left, a few dragons left, baby dragon, 3 minions, 7 loons, 2 wizzies. Wizzies for the cleanup, what will this be? Or will he funnel his king? Maybe he will funnel his king. His king at 4 o'clock would be an option. To let the dragons go to that Expo over there. Expo is doing some damage for the queen, but she won't die. Yes. Here in the bottom is the king. Won't use any spells on the king, I guess. Maybe deploy some wizzies. When the king arrives, he puts his dragons in from the other side. As I expected, because normally you would go from the enemy from the queen. Puts him in from the top. Has still got a rage on those dragons. Dragons staying there, the Wiz Towers. Got a hound on the air dev. Damn it! They Tesla trap. There's a Tesla trap over there. What do you do to fix that? You still got your king ability. Queen ability's gone already. He's got a hound in play with some loons over there. The dragons do reach that Tesla farm, but that dragon is going down, and a double bomb on the healers. Air bomb on the healers. All troops are grouping up now, but he needs some killing power over there, and I think the enemy king will kill the queen now. Enemy king will kill the queen, no doubt about that. Where do you deploy your heal spell? Do you wait it out? Do you have the balls to wait it out and just put up your heal spell when they reach that Tesla trap? I think he does. I think he does. Come on, Dean. Well, the heal spell should come right about now. Yes, and he does it on his loons. The loons will survive. Take down that Wiz Tower. Take down that Tesla. Go to the north and then go to the south. Well, that took some balls waiting for that. Very nice attack. Very nice attack. Very nice base. Very nice base. There's no obvious plan when you see this base. And until the last second, this is exciting. Nice attack. I think that wraps it up for the Town Hall 9s, and we still got them Town Hall 10s. We got low tiers in here, so I expect even the enemy to do some 10 versus 10 every match. I expect about 4 every match, so we had to do more than 4. That was what we were up to. We did more than 4. This is a sort of a boatload spam. What's he going to do with a Hoggy? Hoggy, what are you going to do? Infernos are lined up. I'm pretty curious how we will take down that last Inferno with the X-bows over there. That seems pretty heavy stuff over there. Deploys a standard Go Bitch army, puts a jump spell in over there, but those bottles have to get that air def and the Dark Elixir tank out of the way to funnel them up nicely, but they funnel up nicely. The Clown Castle comes out, a Golem in the Clown Castle. I told you before, I think it was in the last recap, that there were not a lot of golems in the Clown Castle, but when you do meet some, it's pretty tricky for attacks like these. When golems explode, they have a lot of damage on Valkyries or Bolas. Well spotted by Robin Hood is that you can open this base to the both Teslas with 2 jump spells, and then it's a go bitch victim. And well, yeah, he got his king in so far. He's still got queen ability left. The Bolas are there. So there was heavy def on the sides, but it's cannons now, so I wish he would have saved some air troops, maybe like a baby dragon, but he will get it anyway. The witch dies over there at 11 o'clock, but the queen's still at full health. You got some witches and a Bola left. This does not look like a triple now, but he's got 1 minute to spare. Everything will, well, we'll have to group up nicely. If queen's not targeted, if it targets the golem, then the queen will use her ability, I think, to break out of that wall, or at the second... Will she do at the second archer tower? Well, I'm going to speed it up a little bit for you, because it's only little troops. Well, this is it is a triple, but it was a tricky one. Only lucky in the last second. Still got his queen ability left. Queen is, well, not targeted a lot, and takes it down. Takes the right path. There is some luck involved here, but any triple takes skills. Even it's a lucky shot. Well done, Robin Hood. Well done. That was the hit on number 22. The number 21 we go. This by Lord Vicious. Well, it's going to be an international episode. We battle French people. English people are involved. Well, as long as you don't mention the war. We've got no Germans, I think. What's he do here? The Hoggies. Hoggies for the Clown Castle. Again a golem. Again a golem. And this is going to be a mass minor spam. Takes out the Clown Castle. He deploys the poison quite early. Oh, he wants the Wizzy to go down. He does want the Wizzy to go down. Has he got an extra archer to protect the queen? Because if he does, then the queen could be quite unharmed before she starts going in there. The baby dragon on the golem. Well, that's good. And he deploys the king. The king at 8 o'clock, 8:30 to clear up some stuff, and I think then the miners will come, yeah, right, from 9 to 12, of course. 9 to 12 didn't take out the town hall, so the miners will be stuck a little bit over there, and well, there is a lot, and a very lot of Teslas behind the town hall, so the miners are taking a lot of damage right now, but he's got 4 heal spells, and as you can see in this base, the miners can be controlled to take down the path you want. A well-deployed rage over there. Well-deployed rage. Oh, there is a double giant bomb. Is there a double giant bomb? No, it's a single giant bomb. And if those miners do take out that last Inferno tower, please take it out. Take it out. They don't. They pass it. Again, this is what we saw the last time in war. They didn't take it out, but he still got 1 heal spell left. He still got his queen left, queen ability. He still got his king left. I think the king will fall, and queen falls now. King will fall very soon, but because the king is distracting, the miners are surviving way longer than we thought. But in the meantime, a group of miners has, well, reached the Inferno and took out that last hit. The last hit for the Inferno. And now it's cleaned up. From here on, you can see it's a triple. But well, before this, I thought, ooh, damn it. This was the base with the giant bombs over here. I think we have another recap. Oh, we did this the first time. Those were the 2 bomb towers, I think. There were 3 giant bombs here in a row. 3 giant bombs in a row. We didn't expect that. So the first hit, we thought, well, this is going great. This is going great. And then klabam, kabam, kabam. Gone. All Allahu Akbar. Miners, hoggies, I don't know. I think we used miners then. Everything was gone. Speed it up, the last seconds. Nicely done, my British friend. Lord Vicious. Well done. And we go to number 20. What's this name? Ryuk. Well, Hinzi took down this base. It's, it is a standard setup, but with all the airdos on one side, it's sort of an anti-3 Town Hall 11 style. Puts in a walk here. Well, I think the Infernos are well protected. It's not easy to walk them from here. I'm very curious what plans he's gonna use. He deploys some archers over there at 3 o'clock to take down some buildings. He deploys a rage on his walk and that baby dragon. Baby dragon again does a lot of damage. But as said, these bases were very creative. It took us a long time to plan an attack on it. It took us a long time to get a sturdy plan on it. And here he deploys his hoggies for the Clan Castle lure. Clan Castle lure, and maybe, well, if you were a little lucky, you could have had the giant bombs. If, and I say if, they were at the town hall. Ooh, this is tricky. Tricky, a hound over there puts a Wizzy in over there to kill the hound because the queen is under fire from both a... Is she under fire from the Wiz Tower? Oh, I would think she was too close, but she's under fire from the Wiz Tower. But her own wizard helped her take down the hound, took down the loon with a poison spell, deploys his king on the right side it is. When king ability is gone over there, then you can see the miners have got nowhere else to go but to that bomb tower and to that inferno, and if you heal them after that inferno, they will get into play, and king and queen on both sides. Whoa, double giant bomb, but they were under a heal, just look at the line from the heal and the double bombs. That was placed good. King's gone, queen survives, and if that archer tower is taken down now, which it is, the queen will survive because the archer tower was hitting. And this is a little, is it a design problem? No, it's not a design problem because a lot of people do it. The blower over here lures all the miners to the inferno. That's what we plan for. When we see a base, we say, whoa, where are those blowers? Could those blowers or could the Teslas who were there draw the minus for a minus spam to the infernos? And it did. From here on, it's going to be cleaned up. The healers well, they're not going to be attacked anymore. Queen's almost at full health. We got a lot of miners left. This is going to be no problem. But a nice base, nice layout. I like this the symmetry. I always like the symmetry. But they had some very asymmetrical bases. I didn't know anything about it. This Fleo 68. I think that's a long time player of Warzone when you got a name like that. And what's this? Well, I didn't see this before. I have no idea what this is. No idea. It looks like some, well, if you look at the walls, sort of a Chinese character. Chinese character for, well, damn you. Take this one. He puts in a queen with a Wizzy on the side, so the queen will walk to the Inferno side, I guess. Yes, has to be an Inferno side. The cannon targets a Wizzy, so the queen has got nowhere else but to go in. I think there's gonna be a rage involved anytime soon now. Or does he have the balls? No, you have to deploy a rage now. Now, your ability. Okay, ability, and the queen walks the other side. Damn it. Queen walks wrong. But still he got it. The dragons come out. Oh, the queen is on the other side of her healers right now. Deploys a baby dragon, supposed to go on the clan castle, but didn't work as well. Deploys 2 poison spells on the clan castle, but the clan castle is targeting the healers now. If she can take the dragon out. Oh, damn it, she took down the dragon. Her healers, I think there are still 4 of there, or are there 3 now? Well, maybe 3, I don't know. The baby dragon was supposed to be on the clan castle, but it traveled to the gold safes, and it's quite unharmed over there. He hasn't got his ability now, but he deployed a rage spell on the queen. Queen is targeted heavily now while she is in battle with the enemy king, and still the king goes down. I have no idea if he can do that again, because normally when your queen is targeted by the king, but now everything is Well, every important thing, like the Queen and the Blowers and the Infernos, are up in the drag rate. Well, it's gonna be funny to see how he fixes this. Well, he's surely confident about time. He's got 1 minute 3 seconds left, and he's just letting her walk on, walk on, walk on. That's a damn long walk. And he deploys his dragons. Seems a little random. He wants to save some time by getting the town hall down early. There's a lot of Whist towers over there, and you can see there's still a lot of Teslas in play. He's got a free spell. The free spell he's going to save, probably. Well, puts in rages to rage everything to go to that last Inferno. The Blowers hold against the troops. Freezes the Inferno. Isn't that too early? No. He's a much better player than I am. It's not too early, because they are all in good health surviving that Inferno right now. Queen lost her healers due to that last air def over there, and the Queen is not targeting the air def. That why the loons are all gone because of the air def, and now she's got the air def targeted, takes down the air def, and then it's over. Then it's over. Then it's over. That last X-bow over there is on ground, and there are dragons left. Very well played. I don't believe this was a fresh attack. I could check, but our 9s performed so excellently. We had a lot of scouts left, so I don't think that's it. And the rest, Spartan Tissue, they were dips. But I have one attack. Yeah, do I have one attack for you? Yes. This was the last town hall. 10 versus 10. A base like this. This is for us a typical Warzone base. There is really no logic in this base whatsoever. You got your air devs lined up over there, and then you would expect something like the Infernos on the other side, but they are not. There's one Inferno here near the town hall behind the gold safe. The town hall is they got all these walls outside. There is no normal way to plan for this base. We like that a lot. We hope to learn some base building skills from them, maybe. I heard they build a lot of bases in-house, and well, to be honest, I didn't see this style before. They did do the, as you can see, the X-bows in different compartments, but they didn't do it with the Infernos, as you normally see. So it was very difficult. Deploys a rage on his walk, and look at the damage the king does over there with a little kill squad. He's got 5 dragons, 5 loons, and a clan castle. I think of a hound. Still, does he want to get? Yes, he wants to get that air def, and I think he trusts his queen to go to the other air def, but the queen has to hurry. He can't take too long. He puts a haste over there, so the dragons and the loons all go to the Inferno against the sweeper. What's he gonna do with the enemy queen? Enemy queen will certainly destroy those loons while her queen is under heavy fire. Still didn't use queen ability. He put a rage on the queen walk again, and the queen does take down the air def. Luckily the dragons all stay on this side. Enemy queen still in play here. He deploys another rage on the dragons. He's got a heal spell left, puts a heal on the dragons. That's quite early because they're not being healed right now because of the Inferno, but the Inferno is going down. And while the queen is distracting both air defs, not air defs, the X-bows, the dragons have free play in there. Well, there is one still standing. He uses his queen ability right now. Queen ability to take down the last air def. Damn, it was a nice raid. Nice raid, Hinsey. Very nice raid. I saw the same team as last war in the Town Hall 10 room. And they were on voice, well, I think all day. Ast was over there, I think Spartan was over there, Hinsey was over there, Pink Floyd was over there, Snake was over there, Wesley Waits, George, but I'm certainly forgetting a lot of people. They were in the room all day cracking. Very nice, very nicely done. Well, this is it for this recap. I can only show you the last few minutes, war events. About 30 minutes before the end we found out, well, I think we won. We won because we had the same amount of stars, but we still got a ton load of Town Hall, 11 attacks left. So we went out a little bit Spartan, Tissue Factor, me, Kaiser shows a Tissue Factor against Spartan, and me again. We tried some 11 versus 11. We only took the safe 2 stars with Spartan on the number 15. So it was a win for us. It was a heavy war, but a nice war. We liked these people from Warzone 68 quite a lot, and we can only applaud them for a very nice, a very fair match. I hope to see them again very, very, very soon. This is it for this recap. If you enjoyed it, please put your thumbs up and subscribe for more Kronos Wars. I'm Verbalkint, I'm out. Bye bye.